Alright, hey Fan Gang, hope we're all having a fantastic end of the week. I know I am, because I get to have another swimsuit episode. Ooh, oh boy. Let me scoot chat there, and scoot me over here. Hey Ace, around a fantastic Friday. It is Mary, the nun with the deagle. Hi Ari, Arona. Last night we did the Freaks summer wish list. Now we're doing the Hiniature summer break. Everyone know Mary? We haven't gotten to know them, they've just shown up. I'm guessing we're gonna get to know them in Volume 3, which we're gonna do Monday, I think, because we're doing this tonight. The head prefect needs a break. Hi, Akko. But it's time for vacation! Okay, damn. Pardon me? A vacation? What are you talking about? I was expecting more of a reaction. Did it sound like I was joking? That's not what we meant. You called us here saying it was urgent. We weren't exactly expecting you to so boastfully announce a vacation that has nothing to do with us. I got Akko from the polls earlier this week, and her momos are something else. I got her live 2D. That was something. Yeah, where are you going anyways? Akko is a home buddy. She never leaves work. Well, she's a work buddy. She doesn't even go home. So where would she even go for vacation? Huh? Excuse me? You got it all wrong. I'm not the one who's going on vacation. Give me a little credit. Do I seem like the kind of person who would brag about going on vacation? Yes. Yeah, you do. A lot. I'm gonna do the afterwards once I finish this one, then I'll do them all together. But thank you for reminding me. Is that how you see me? Yes, that's how everyone sees you, Akko. Without exception. What I mean to say is that we, the prefect team, will be going on vacation. Or more specifically, we'll be giving the head prefect a vacation. You want the head prefect to take a vacation? Where is this coming from? She hasn't been herself lately. I think Akko is just certified hose mad that Hina has been going on dates with Sensei instead of her. Her hobby is Hina. She's gonna do Hina for vacation. I worry that the stress has gotten to her and is causing her condition to deteriorate. Is she that stressed out? Well, when I went to visit her office this morning, surely she's not... I just can't see Hina crashing out like anyone at Trinity does. Even when the Gehenna girls are raising their voice, I just don't see them crashing out. Because, I mean, it's Gehenna. They're all chaos. So their version of a crash out is nothing like a Trinity crash out. Am I okay? I'm doing great. How are you doing, Grattan? Here's this week's schedule and a summarized report, head prefect. As well as a hot cup of coffee. Have a sip. What's wrong? Why would you tell someone to drink hot coffee? That would burn them. What's wrong with you, Akko? Fortunately, we have some exquisite beans in stock. Who gives a shit? It's coffee. You take the grounds, you put them in the coffee machine, machine go burr, you have your liquid. Who gives a shit about beans? It was frozen on your end? Let me double check my dashboard. I think we're good. I haven't gotten any alerts, so that might have just been on your end. I slow brewed it myself. I'm sure you'll like it. So you did. Yeah, I'm seeing the problem. Hina just does not give a fuck about her hover Akko. The head prefect must be so focused on her work that she doesn't even notice that her coffee is getting cold. It's been there for like a second. Akko, what's this Shell Kavotos Cooperative Patrol request? Is that the thing where Akko told me to write a 20,000 word essay about how good Hina is? Because that happened in Akko's Momo. Oh, that's an approval document I posted to receive help from Shale during the next scheduled Prefect team patrol. A patrol with Shale? Yes! It's just a document prepared for procedural purposes. Of course, if you don't wish to receive Shale's help, then... No, that's not it. I'm sure working with Shale will be as beneficial as always. Hina's just thinking about how it's going to be turned into a date again. Should be, looks like didn't move from... Yeah. Unless anyone else says it's not working, I think it's working. Yes, with Shale. Head Prefect, that's my mug you're drinking from! Oh, sorry, idiot. It's so unusual for you to make a mistake like that. She's clearly busy. This is just Akko just spazzing out. Akko Momotalk was the most accurate depiction. I mean, hey, hands up. I can't say anything, okay? Hold the phone. Are you saying the head prefect is too stressed just because she accidentally took a sip of your coffee? It could have just as easily been an honest mistake. She's not perfect, you know. Please tell me something else raised a red flag. But of course there's more to this story. As I was saying. Sippy sip. This coffee is exquisite, Akko. No way, you're making that up! Akko is making that up. I am a tea man, but I'll drink coffee if there's nothing else. But I don't really drink tea for the flavor, and I never drank coffee for the flavor either. Because my preferred coffee is black and on ice. And I don't mean an iced coffee, I mean you roast the shit out of the black coffee, and then you pour the hot coffee over ice so it's cool enough for me to drink it. Because I'm just a fucking caveman like that. But I don't know. Caffeine has started, like, being stronger on me, so I had to cut back. So I switched to tea. And these days I'm down to just 1 cup of Earl Grey in the morning. Well, afternoon when I wake up. And then a green tea when I get to work. And sometimes if I need a second cup of green tea at work. That's all I really need these days, after cutting back. The head prefect complimented you on coffee? Why would you lie to us like that, senior administrator? I'm not lying! I heard her say it with my own ears! Then I guess you're right. Something really is wrong with the Presidente. I've heard her comments on food and beverage before, but I've never heard her call anything exquisite. Born to be a tea man, forced to have coffee. It took me a long time to even start drinking coffee. But I guess that's because I just was addicted to soda for so long, so I didn't need that coffee. Are you sure you didn't mistake what she said? It wasn't something like satisfactory or adequate? This is harassment! Create a certified harassment! Calm down. If what you're saying is the truth, then we have a serious matter on our hands. That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. This is an emergency! It could very well mean the end of the prefect team. How do you figure? Yeah, what? Hey, Bliss! We are starting the Hiniature summer vacation, and we're watching Akko be a certified white woman right now. You're also soda over coffee? I enjoy a soda. These days I drink Pepsi Zero, because I don't like it that much. So if I only have Pepsi Zero to drink when I want a soda, I won't drink it as much as my logic. If the head prefect were to collapse from burnout, then the prefect team could be a target for annihilation within hours. What? And I can't imagine how the Pandemonium Society would react if they heard the head prefect were indisposed. No doubt they would seize the opportunity to take control over Gehenna. Aren't they already in control of Gehenna? If that happens, the Academy know all of Kavodos will be thrown into chaos. Now do you understand? The fate of Kavodos is at stake here. I do really enjoy Akko. She's just fun to have around because she just blows everything up because she's such a spaz. I think you may be exaggerating a little. Do you deny that the head prefect desperately needs a vacation, Iori? That is why I, Amao Akko, senior administrator of the prefect team, have decided that our leader needs a vacation. This is for the sake of the head prefect, the prefect team, and the entirety of Kavodos. This is a mission! The head prefect needs a break! Aren't you going a little overboard with this? Akko always gets like this when it comes to the Presidente's well-being. It's all well and good, but I don't see the head prefect going along with this vacation idea so easily. She's not the type to take time off. Yes, she is. I mean, well, Hina's the type to take time off if Sensei asks for a date, specifically. That's the only time Hina will take time off. And we all know that it makes Akko just flip her shit. Yeah, even when we forced her to drop the prefect teamwork, she'd probably just drown herself in schoolwork. I'm well aware. If we even broached the subject to her, she'd probably say something like, I'm getting 5 minutes of rest per day as it is. Isn't that enough? If you want to eat Iori's foot, you have to watch the anime. And that's where you get a mouthful of milk chocolate elf foot. I mean, knife here. She is a workaholic after all. Then is this mission doomed to fail? Akko's actually surprisingly good at manipulating the other prefect team members if she managed to get the knife ears on board. No! If she won't go on vacation, they will come up with a reason for her to have no choice but to agree. Is that possible? But of course! This reminds me that the Pandemonium Society recently sent another request. They want us to submit details on the prefect team's yearly summer camp. That again. They really know how to get on our nerves. Do they have summer camp? I have a hard time seeing the prefect team go on a summer camp. What do they need with our training schedule? They probably just want to pour over and nitpick all the little details. Then they'll force us to go train somewhere ridiculous again. Like when they tried to send us to the foot of the Hinon volcano last year. Who the heck? Whoa! Language. Trains at a volcano in the middle of the summer. Why do you have a volcano in the middle of the summer? Think about that, dumb bitch. Unfortunately, we don't have the authority to simply ignore their request. What if he just ignored their request anyways? Who gives a fuck? It's Gehenna. My original plans for summer camp were to hold some light tactical training with the other members. However, now that we're here, let's try to use this to our advantage. You mean to convince the head prefect? But how? Correct, Chinatsu. Good question for a knife ear. I'm going to use the Pandemonium Society's irksomeness to irksomeness. Irksome is a word, but I don't know about irksomeness. That sounds weird to me. To plan a summer boot camp for the prefect team. The Presidente won't be able to refuse that the Pandemonium Society is pressuring us to do it. But training is still training at the end of the day, right? Makoto does have the authority to take their budget in response to being refused. Counter argument. What if the prefect team just steals their budget back anyways? What are they gonna do? Cry about it? It's Gehenna. They can do whatever the fuck they want. The answer is quite simple, Yori. Beach episode. We'll hold our summer boot camp at the beach. And while we're there, the head prefect will be confined to a comfy hotel room. So you'll... Wait, hold up. You're the fuck up. I'm gonna hold you. Akko, your plan to force the Hiniature to vacation is to take her to the beach, but then confine her to a hotel room so she can't actually go to the beach. I think this is just Akko being spiteful because Hina never said anything nice about her coffee. You want to lock her in a hotel for the entire trip? Isn't this supposed to be a vacation? It's called a hotelcation. A hotel what? I believe it's a type of vacation where you exclusively relax at a hotel, correct? That sounds awful. Why even go at that point? Yes, that's exactly it. First, we take the head prefect to visit the beach under the guise of holding summer training. Second, right after we lock her up in the hotel, we don't schedule her for any work, training included. Finally, we prevent her from leaving her room. Sounding less and less like vacation by the minute. That just sounds like kidnapping, which actually is in character for Akko. I wouldn't put it past Akko to just kidnap Hina. People who have nothing to do ultimately lose focus and take the time to rest. If we take all of her work away from her, at the very least she can catch up on her sleep. We'll give her no other choice but to rest. Think of how long it's been since she got a proper night's sleep. You could ask Sensei when the last time she did was. Okay, I get it. Will this plan truly work on her, or how are we going to convince her? Don't you worry about Chinatsu. I have just the thing. It's Sensei! Hi! Powerlines Sensei does from Shill. It me. We'll be counting on your help, Sensei. What? You know what? Even after hearing everything you just said, I have no idea what's happening. This plan makes no sense at all. Wait, why is Sensei here? Hi. Because I am, bitch. Sensei has the ability to make recommendations on the prefect team's training plans due to the authority granted to Shale. We'll be able to schedule our training to take place on the beach with Sensei's cooperation. I knew Shale had a lot of power, but it really can just do about anything, huh? This is Sensei we're talking about. They were trusted with guiding the students, so Shale's actions carry considerable weight. That part I get, but is it gonna be that easy? Can I just take Hina on another date? The BA does put more effort into Hina's bedroom in the Gehenna Party event than some AAA does put into their entire games. I don't think I've seen that. I've gotten regular Hina and Hina dresses live action. I don't think I've seen any. Unless the Gehenna... Oh no, party events. That's one of the events that I have to do the replay of at some point. Not a Momo thing. Gotcha. Are you having second thoughts? I hope you aren't thinking of declining. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna make me put another leash on you? Crazy bitch. But if you do, I have another plan. The Intelligence Committee has found out several interesting things about your habits, Sensei. If anyone... I seriously thought Iori was about to call out Sensei there with the foot thing. Legitimately, Iori could have Sensei dead to rights at this exact moment. You can't simply blackmail Shale like that, Senior Administrator. No, it's fine. I like being blackmailed. I'm okay with it. It should have gone without saying that I'll help because it gave me a chance to drive Akko fucking insane. And bullying Akko is the best sport available. I wasn't expecting you to go along with it so willingly. Oh, this is Sensei. Hi! Sensei does. We're talking about. Even Akko has met her match. I get to come too, right? I'll see you all in swimsuits! I should have known better than give you praise, you creep. Ugh. That's irrelevant, as long as we have Sensei's cooperation. Sensei is just upfront about his intentions, isn't he? At least he's honest. At least he's honest. That's irrelevant. As long as we have Sensei's cooperation, then all that's left to do is convince the head prefect. Very well understood. Are you sure, Head Prefect? It's okay? They can call Sensei many things, but never a liar. It's true. It's very true. What's the issue? The summer camp is an annual event. There's no reason to be opposed. Alright, I knew that. Could you be any more obvious that you're up to something, Akko? Does Sensei wear a swimsuit in solidarity? Yes. A neon yellow Speedo. That reminds me that I already scouted a location for this year's camp. The Hell Lodge at the foot of Gehenna's Hinnom Volcano in District 9413. Even the Pandemonium Society shouldn't have any complaints about that location. If we're to do this training, we may as well be thorough. You want to go to the volcano again? Even if the Pandemonium Society isn't forcing us to. Hold on a minute, Head Prefect. You already made arrangements? Yes, because I assume the Panda Society... Pandemonium is just too wordy. The Panda Society would begin putting pressure on us right about now. It's bad! Our plan could be doomed from the start. What am I going to do? Here comes Sensei to the rescue! Summer means beaches, which means swimsuits camping. No! Who needs a volcano when you have the beach? Swimsuits! Sensei is just lunging in from the corner, just screaming at the top of his lungs, swimsuits! the beach, swimsuits, what are you going on about, Sensei? Is this what you wanted to talk to me about, Akko? A new site for a training camp? BA loves Hina, but so does everyone. Everyone loves their Hiniature. Yes, that's right! I was just discussing it with Sensei as well. I wanted to take the initiative on planning our camp, because I know how busy you always are. Won't you allow me to take responsibility phrasing for organizing this year's camp? Just this once, so that your workload isn't so heavy. Tsurugi scream got swimsuits, got power. Oh god, I didn't think of that. Fuck. Fuck. Tsurugi got me. She got to me, boys. It's never been more ogre for me. But we've never done a training camp by the ocean before. Sensei is very familiar with the area. I was just there with some Trinity girls last night. With them. With us. With them with us. With... Oh, them being Sensei. That's really weird wording. Whatever. With him with us. I'm sure our training will be even more efficient. Sensei with Trinity, fully covered suit for swimming. Sensei with Gehenna, Speedo. Nah, I was in Speedo last night too. I see. You haven't seen anything yet, Hina. Very well. If this is what you insist, Akko. You're approving it? Yes, I'll leave organizing the training camp in your hands. This is why you're a senior administrator after all. Stupid bitch. The Sensei in the game can be male or female. Yeah, but who would want to be a female Sensei? Really? Even if you're a girl, why would you want to be a female Sensei? And as you suggest, it isn't efficient for me to take on every single prefect team responsibility. We'll follow your lead this time. Do your best. I'll do my best. I will, just for you, Hina. Did that just... Yes, I believe so. It worked! Of course it worked. Sensei's here, and Hina can't say no to Sensei. We're going to the beach! Again. Sensei is just wants to go to the beach. He wants free... Look, Sensei can put all of this in the shell expense reports and not have to pay a single dime out of his own wallet. So Sensei is all for beach episodes that he can write off. And that was how it was decided this year's Prefect Team Summer Training would be held at the beach. I've been really annoyed last night and this night that these little logos, for the life of me, I can't find the transparent background version of them. So I have to cut them out of the full screen wallpaper like a caveman. Hi, Hina. I wasn't expecting the school swimsuit on you. Looks good. Hi, Hina. What you got? As a... Wait. What happened to her wings? Why did Hina's wings get so small? Usually her wings are like 3/4 of her body mass. Anyways, prefect team training. What are we fighting? Oh, yay! The beach thugs. This isn't it. Whoa. Starting off with BG. Hi, Yori. Nice side, Ioris. The prefect team members gather at the hotel for boot camp. Keep moving! Mission intelligence committees move everything to the 5th floor. That's where we'll set up our control room. Man, being a prefect member scrub. Can't imagine how much that sucks. Move quick! We don't have much time until we start training. There's no explanation, but she can expand her wings or shriek them. Okay, that actually makes me feel a lot better for the thumbnails, a lot of the time whenever I use a Hina sprite, I'll actually erase her wings or her halo even, because she takes up so much real estate on the screen. So I just like, I even edited out her machine gun for tonight's thumbnail, because Hina is one of the smallest characters in the game, but she takes up somehow the entire fucking screen. I didn't break her halo, I threw a towel over it. Yeah. Yes, ma'am! I like swimsuit Iori, hits different. The logistics committee, hurry with the supplies! Also, the medical committee should organize the list. We'll need that immediately. Place it in the training area over there. Over yonder. Hina mastered the art of the JoJo menacing aura. It's true. Understood! They look like they're used to taking orders. Whoop. And then Iori immediately sat down in her comfy chair. Tell me. Anyways. But of course! They're part of the prefect team. Prefect, not prefect. How can they expect to protect the morality of Gehenna? That's a lost cause. If they don't know how to follow orders. Also, swimsuit Iori goes hard with the aviator shades. Does her 3D model have the aviator shades? Because I want her swimsuit version just for the aviator shades. Meanwhile, Shinatsu does not get a swimsuit. Get fucked, knife ear. Strawberry knife ears get nothing. Only milk chocolate knife ears get the swimsuit. We hold regular training drills like this, but not quite every month. This one feels much different than the others, however. Shinatsu gets a hot spring version later. That's alright. There you all are. The temporary control room is ready now. Let's all gather there. Nagisa swimsuit? Which one is Nagisa? Oh, Trinity. But you mentioned that instead of sitting, she's still sitting. She just switched out her chair for a lawn chair. Yeah, tea table. How are the preparations going? I was trying to remember a Nagisa at Gehenna and I was blanking. So, I like how they couldn't even be bothered to make a version of her sprite without the chair. So now it's just Iori dragging her big-ass beach chair around with her everywhere. So far, so good. The members who finished their work are resting in their rooms. And Shinatsu and Aku just don't get swimsuits. The medical committee it's hard to, like, this 2/3 of the screen, normal. This third of the screen, just borderline dangerous for YouTube. Then everything is going smoothly. Very good. To summarize, we've brought 100 Prefect team members total to Araba Beach for training. Araba, whatever. Is there a specific reason why you chose this place? Yes, this is Araba Beach, one of the quietest places within Gehenna's district. Less than 100 crimes have been reported in the last year, but even those were minor. A dine and dash at the beach shack, noise, destruction, construction without authorization, etc. Wait, beach shack. Is this literally the same beach from yesterday? This sounds noisy. Please! This is child's play compared to what happens within the rest of the district. Wait, is this why they wanted to take the tank for the Trinity Beach trip? Because they were going to a Gehenna beach? That's starting to make a lot more sense, isn't it? At any rate, I wanted somewhere quiet to hold our training camp. Let's not forget the real reason here. We're to give our Presidente a vacation, of course. As for the other members, I should be able to handle their training just fine by myself. Different beach. But I want to believe this is the same beach, because it made make it a lot more funny if Trinity's beach trip was just driving a tank to Gehenna. If you insist, Akko. Why the reluctance, Iori? Because Iori is clearly just wanting to go chill on the beach. I mean, she's literally dragging her goddamn beach chair with her everywhere. Better yet, why are you already in a swimsuit? Hope you aren't planning to ignore your duties on this trip. I had been meaning to say something. Nah. It looks really fucking good on you, Iori! Swimsuits! I'm only wearing this. The little hoppy thing makes it look like, made it seem like in my head that he already grabbed the handles of her chair and just like bounced around on it bodily. I'm only wearing this because our training is being held on the beach. I was trying to dress appropriately. If I dressed in uniform, that'd stand out compared to the regular beachgoers. That could draw unwanted attention from troublemakers. You got all my attention already. Yep. That's enough small talk. What? Okay, it's the time for big talk. We're not here so that either of you can have a vacation. Joke's on you. I already read this off on the Shell expense report. Thanks, Yuka. I told you that's not why I'm wearing this, Akko. Oh, this is for Hina's sake. We're merely to help make sure that she can rest and enjoy herself. You don't need to worry about anything beyond that. Small talk is Iori, big talk is Akko. That actually tracks. Wait, wouldn't Hina also be small talk? Because Hina talks small but carries a big stick. So just be a good little spoke on the... Wow, rude. Jesus Christ, Akko, take it back a notch. And allow our Presidente to rest, okay? Okay, you made your point. I had a feeling this is how things would go. That's why I didn't even bother packing a swimsuit. Hina is smaller talk. Did I make myself clear? Not a single peep of trouble will make it to the head prefect's ears. Where's Hiniature anyways? She's in a hotel room enjoying a 4-hour break of rest and relaxation. Akko is mad because Ori bought the breach chair in the prefect room. Yes, she is. 4 whole hours? Yes. In the meantime, the rest of our members will go through tactical training, followed by a light run. I was thinking of calling her down by then. However, that will only be a formality. The real purpose is for her to have a light stroll on the beach. And she's gonna go along with that? I managed to convince her that walking is training too. We have to make sure the beach is ready before then. I want it so clean you can eat off it. But it's sand. We can try, but I don't think it's going to be easy. It's literally sand. I don't think you can eat off sand. I have a question, Senior Administrator. Yes? What is it, Shinatsu? It's about the beach. It's quiet. Too quiet. We're prepared to take a request from the hotel or the other guests, but there's been nothing of the sort. Would you know why? Isn't it just a coincidence? I can't think of any reason other than pure luck. There have been no incidents since we arrived. Maybe, but please don't jinx it. Too late. It's always been too late. You brought it up. Whose phone is that? Who didn't put their phone on silent? Akko! Yes, this is Acker. How can I help you? Senior Administrator! We're at the marketplace near the hotel to buy supplies, but all the stores are closed. What would you like us to do? Closed? Are you sure you're not mistaken? Whoa. Excuse me. This is the manager. May I come in for a moment? Yes, it's open. What's going on? Yeah, Akko, you dumb bitch. Hey, robot. No phones at the table. I thought the front desk must have been mistaken, but you really are the Gehenna Academy's prefect team. Yes? What does it matter, stupid? I don't like where it's going. Clothes at the soup store. Are you all here? Are you all not here in response to a request for help? I'm lost. Again. Hey! Sensei is never lost. Sensei just never knows where he is. Sensei's at swimsuits! Things are ultra hectic around here. The helmet gang from the slums of the beach thugs that appear out of nowhere at war with one another. Oh my. Let's watch. At first it was just mild skirmishes, but the fight is getting more and more serious. Now they're waging all-out war to decide whose turf this is. An all-out war? Sensei is buying swimsuits at the soup store. Yes. Word has been spreading about it online. Now people are placing bets over who will win. The local merchants have closed down their shops and run away in fear. If this keeps up, they'll destroy more than just each other. They'll ruin everything in the neighborhood, including the hotel and local businesses. Right after we just complete our renovations and added a hot spring too. But hope is not lost. Now the prefect team is here. You'll stop the all-out war that's going to begin in 4 hours, right? 4 hours? Hey, thanks, Knife Ear. This is your fault, Knife Ear. I'm looking at you, Knife Ear. You better not be implying that's my fault. I am, Knife Ear. You and your big-ass beach chair. Now, hold on a minute. You're saying a large-scale conflict is going to begin today? Do I like corn pops? The cereal? I remember liking them way back when, but I haven't had them since, like, the 90s. They were all sugar then, so now I'm guessing they're all just artificial sweeteners. What's the big idea, Akko? I thought you said this was the quietest beach in all of Gehenna. That's what all the data said. She's correct. I just verified it for myself. I can also confirm the manager's claims. Social media expressed a large-scale battle to break out here within the next 4 hours. Erica. Oh, because Gehenna. Got it. Didn't they say it was today? Nyako at. And. Nyako and. Strange. The battle between the helmet gangsters and those thugs? A Kusi girl. I've been looking forward to it all summer. Eat or die official. Oh. Oh, I hope I get to see Haruna. This might be a good opportunity for us as well. Buc-ee's has a snack called Beaver Nuggets, which are corn pops with even more sugar coating. I've never seen a Buc-ee's. Is that a northern or a midwestern chain? As well as several other similar comments. Things have already gone out of hand online. You can't be serious. Sensei has a solution. Sensei has a solution, girls. We go beat up all the thugs like now before the thing. Simple as. Oh, Texas. No, that must be the Presidente. Akko, Something is bothering me about the camp schedule. Why am I booked to stay in my room for the next 4 hours? There's something I'd like to discuss, so come wide array. She had to call me now of all times. We came here to train and you made her stay in her room for the first 4 hours. Of course she'd find it suspicious. Why does no one have their phones on silent? Akko? The pandemonium in society. Is this senior administrator Akko? Found a few mistakes in the documents he sent us. We'd like you to meet us and clear things up. Now can it not wait? Oh no. Urgent matter. Hold on. Yeah, I like the prefect team member goons. I like their design a lot more than the Tea Party goons. They just look nicer. Urgent matter report, Senior Administrator Acker. An unknown group of thugs and a small group of helmet gangsters have started a fight on the beach. We need an immediate response. Starting today, this is our turf. What's the point of waiting another 4 hours? Let's kick all those helmet losers to the curb now. You should know your place. You think you'll let some beach bums take over our turf? I think you should, because the beach bums are... they just... Something about the beach bums just a little bit better than you. I'm just saying. Calling it like it is. Well, what's going on? Where are you, Akko? I also hear gunfire outside just now. Were training plans moved up? Akko, what do we do? Things have gone from bad to worse. What are your orders, Senior Administrator? This is what happens when you put a secretary in charge of stuff. Secretaries always get big heads, but they're there to assist. They're not the leaders themselves. This is what happens when you let Akko be in charge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Akko mad. She's big Angie and we don't got no Snickers for her. Fine! Everything will be fine. Akko? You good, stupid? Bring it on! Do you think I can't overcome a few challenges? First, Sensei, I want you to go to Hiniature and tell her everything is alright. Tell her the training is going smoothly. Okay, I will go on a date with Hina. If she asks questions, just tell her that she wasn't assigned any tasks just yet. And above all, under no circumstances can the Presidente leave her room. Am I understood? No. Got it! Instructions unclear. Taking Hina outside on a date. Iori, Chinatsu take our members to the beach and break up the fighting. For Roger. Got it! Iori's really fast with her chair. I have no choice but to return to campus for now and meet with those pests from the Panda Society. We're in a tough spot, but don't forget our highest objective. No matter the cost, we must ensure that Hina takes a vacation. Yes, ma'am. Nope. Oh, hey. I accidentally... Hold on. I don't think I have any, I don't think I have any swimsuits from Gehenna, though. Gehenna? Who do I have? I have Hina's, I have Kasumi, Mitsuki. I have Akko. I have Chinatsu. Okay. But I don't have anyone else. So instructions unclear. We're gonna double dip on Hina. Phrasing. That's what she said. We're gonna take Hina out for a date. We're also gonna grab Haruna for funsies and Akari, because why the hell not? Yeah, that's good. Look at her. Look at this little Hiniature. I never picked her up before. What about this one? That's adorable. What do you do? God, I love Haruna. Look at that winner smile. Akari's nice too. Yeah, Hina is the canon wife, because Sensei is non-stop taking her out on dates. It's ridiculous. Every single Momo with every version of Hina is just a date. I haven't used Haruna yet. What'd she do? 5 enemies at once. Get him! Let's see what happens. Shrimp! She did not like the shrimp. Didn't Walmart have, like, radioactive shrimp or something recently? How the fuck does that even happen? That's a big grenade launcher, damn. And everyone died! Hina is ridiculous. Yeah, Hina has a chance to ignore armor. I like regular Hina more than Dress Hina, but Dress Hina is also... she cooks. But I think Dress Hina is better for, like, single-target boss takedowns. But I like regular Hina because she just deletes half the screen sometimes. Instructions unclear. There is no schedule. Also, yes, hydration check. Plans are destined to go awry. It took me an embarrassingly long time in my life to realize that awry is pronounced awry, not Ari. So for an embarrassingly large amount of decades, I was saying Ari. Come in! Nice bedroom. Oh, it's you, Hina! I mean, Sensei. Hi! You're not in uniform, Hina! Swimsuits! It's just Sensei constantly yelling about swimsuits. Sorry for not pronouncing Ari like Ari. I'm sorry. Well, why would I be? If anyone should be surprised, it's me. Wait, does she have a floaty? A big-ass floaty? Hiniature has a big-ass floaty that she's carrying around. Iori is carrying around a chair, and Hiniature is carrying around a big-ass inner tube. Awesome. Why would I be? If anyone should be surprised, it's me. Hina looks a lot more scrawny when she doesn't have her regular outfit on. Like, even her dress version doesn't look this scrawny. We came to the beach to train, after all. Swimwear is appropriate for the occasion. A tiny bird at Trinity would disagree about the swimsuit being appropriate. Somewhere right now, Koharu doesn't know why, but she's just randomly crashing out again. She doesn't know why, but she is. Akko had prepared me a different swimsuit for this trip, but I returned that one. Can I ask why? I want to see the other swimsuit! Because the one I already own is more than enough. What's the point of purchasing a new one if what you have is just fine? Koharu instinctively feels the need to crash out at Hanako. Wait, the floaty has lore? That's awesome. Wait, does Hiniature have a whistle in case she gets lost? That's so fucking adorable. I was simply being practical. But judging by the name tag, this is your elementary school swimsuit, isn't it? Is there some kind of problem? Doesn't matter as long as it still fits. Do you think that's weird? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I mean, it's the commanding whistle. She has the talking whistle, so that means she gets to talk. Everyone else shut the fuck up. If you don't have a commanding whistle, you don't get to talk. She has the talking whistle. I mean, I guess it's not that weird considering there's like a third-year curse in Kavotos where all the third years turn into shrimps, where the first years are the bodacious ones. In other words, you haven't grown since elementary, huh? Huh. But what does that matter to you? If you're going to be rude about it, this conversation is over. Why are you already wet? What were you doing in here, Hina? Were you practicing swimming in the bathtub? What are you doing in here when you're already wet? Anyway, what's going on outside? I heard what sounded like a commotion. Nothing important. I think they're just preparing for training. I see. Perhaps that is what I heard. What have you been up to, Hina? Why is your swimsuit already wet? Waiting, I suppose. Miss Gold has a note that says I'm to prepare for this afternoon's running training by waiting as patiently as I can. That leaves me with nothing to do for 4 hours. That's an interesting schedule for sure. Other students have done worse with bathtubs, no elaboration. Give Hina uppies like in Lion King! Yeah, from the balcony. We'll have a Michael Jackson moment. It was Akko's decision. I gave her complete control of the planning for this trip. That was a mistake. That was a rookie mistake, letting your secretary do it. I have no objections to following my senior administrator's decisions. It's a change of pace for me deciding everything by myself. You must trust Akko! I don't know why, but you must. Yes, I do. She's proven herself more than capable by handling so many tasks for the prefect team. Like the time she invaded Abydos to kidnap Sensei. But it's fine because Akko had to write like 100,000 apology letters. Uh-huh. Am I crazy or does her halo look weird? Her halo looks kind of crunchy. Akko told me she wanted the responsibility, so I left everything to her. I feel it's weird to say out loud, but you're right. I do trust her. Yeah, she has wings, but they're small. They're hydrodynamic wings, not aerodynamic wings. That's why her wings shrank. Because she's in the water, so she needs smaller wings for her hydrodynamics. Whereas when she's on land, she needs the big old wings to help her move around fast. It's just that I'm so used to being busy, I don't know what to do with myself upon being ordered to simply stand by. You could stand on the balcony and blow your whistle a lot. I don't know why you would do that, but it's something to do. I've never had to do anything like this before. So could you do me a favor if you have the time, Sensei? Hi! Sensei does. Would you keep me company? Hi! Yes. Yes, I will go on a date with you, Hina. Otherwise, I'll be bored out of my mind for 4 hours. But of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. I already feel guilty about dragging you into the prefect team's training. I don't want to take up any more time than you're willing to give. Are you kidding? I'd love to stay and chat about swimsuits! Thanks. Hina, why is your phone not on silent? Wait, oh shit, that's my phone. Hello? Yeah, yes, I just changed it. What did I change? Nah. Sensei, can you read me? No, I can't read you, but I can see you with your big-ass launcher. Yeah, requesting emergency support, Sensei. The situation on the beach is worse than we thought. We need your help, Sensei. What do you want me to do? I don't have a gun. Please give us your orders, but you must keep it from Hina. Sensei, who was that? Have a great night, Bliss. Hope you have a great weekend. It was my doctor. They told me I'm sick. I mean, the toilet. I gotta destroy your commode. I'm sorry, Hina. I know. This is gonna be really rude, barging into your room and just shitting all over your bathroom, but I gotta go. Was it? Ugh. I'm sorry, Hina, but nature calls. I'm sorry, Hina. I'll ask for a new room for you because this one's unrecoverable. Haruna's New York skill is actually really cool. I didn't really notice it before, but it's really cool. I need to use like a henna girls more often. I mean, I use a lot of them, but not these ones. Delete them. God, I love Haruna. I finally have started grinding her L lifts, and I can't wait to have normal Haruna. Ooh, stuff. Hi, Hina. Splashy base. The fuck is a splashy base? All for a perfect vacation. We managed to get the situation on the beach under control and gathered with the other members at the control room. She's still dragging that chair around. The good news is we managed to stop the fighting. The bad news is that those were only their scouting teams. Are you serious right now? Are you super serial? Yes. The two sides were essentially just feeling each other out, phrasing, before the real battle begins. I don't like Bina. I don't know. I mean, I'm still struggling because my girls are still relatively low level. I'm like level 59 or something now. And I don't have all of them very skilled up, but I don't like Bina. Bina's kind of annoying to fight. I believe they're also tasked with laying traps to gain an advantage for later. The two sides must have been thinking the same thing and cross paths. So that would mean... Damn it, Echo! This isn't how the trip was supposed to go! You said this was a peaceful area! What good is it complaining at someone who wasn't here? Echo did kind of roach out. Is that... No. No, that's... first moment I was thinking this was a painting of Donald Trump and I was really confused, but no, that's not Trump. No, this is starting to get out of hand. Perhaps we should inform the head prefect. Bina was the first raid of the game. You just need Maki and Akane. I am like 5 elves away from Maki, and I'm really annoyed by it. Do I have Akane? I'm not sure. But if you did that, Hina's vacation would be... It's David for Michael and Angelo? Oh. Yeah, I see that now. We may not have a choice, Sensei. We're barely able to handle that opening fight, even with 2 Hinas. The rest of the prefect team didn't come here to have a vacation. Says the girl who packed a swimsuit in a lawn chair. What does that have to do with anything? We have no other options at this point. We should report this to Hina. Stop right there, Chanatsu! Echo! Senior Administrator! Those helpless Pandemonium Society idiots! They just had to bother me at the worst possible time. However, I am not giving up. We went through the trouble to give the Presidente a vacation on the beach. Are we going to let some troublemakers ruin it? Absolutely not. The Intelligence Committee just finished gathering information on those thugs and gangsters. I'll send the data over your way. It's quick work even by your standards. One group is called the Fubar Beach Thugs. It's kind of a stupid name, and are fairly new to the area. From what we've gathered, they lost a power struggle at another beach and were pushed onto Gehenna District. I may or may not have something to do with that. Sorry. I may or may not have helped evict them from Trinity Beaches. The others are split off of the Kabuto's Helmet Gang. They call themselves the Splashy Helmet Gang, and they've been causing trouble in this neighborhood for a while. Bina's mechanic is to shred his defense. He has like 1,000 points of defense. Maki, I had no idea. It would help if I was literate and actually read this stuff. We also have data on their member counts, equipment, and their approximate chains of command. I've come to this decision after reviewing everything we've gathered. And that is... our current forces should be more than enough to handle these forces. We don't have anything to report to the head prefect. You still want us to take care of this by ourselves? She's really going to force the issue no matter what. What if we called Trinity and invited them to bring a few tanks? I know someone named Faust, who's a really good tank driver. Hina's official schedule starts in a little under 4 hours from now with its running training. That simply means we must defeat the thugs and gangsters before they go to war with each other at the same time. If we do that, the Presidente will be none the wiser. You want us to eliminate 2 opposing forces under such a short time limit? Yes, I do. Maybe we can pull it off, but can we really do it with just us? There's no maybe about it. We must succeed, or else all of Kavotos will be destroyed. That's a bit of an overaction. Just because Hina didn't get her vacation? Well, I think Akko is saying that because if Hina doesn't get her vacation, Akko is going to destroy Kavoto. So this is a threat from Akko. We'll do what we can. Iori, you're to take on the Fubar thugs of the beach. Chinatsu, I want you to ambush the Splashy Helmet Gang's hideout. You should be able to stop them with the help of the Prefect team members we have stationed at the hotel. Sensei, I want you to stay with Hinakin. Easiest job of my life. Got it. Can do. I will happily hang out with Hina. Remember that our goal hasn't changed. Our top priority is to make sure that the Presidente has a relaxing summer vacation. To that end, she mustn't know anything about what's happening outside of the hotel, or else she'll be forced to take matters into her own hands. It's showtime, everyone, for the sake of Hina's vacation. Fine. Stay safe, have fun, don't die. Hi, Hina, I'm back! I'm back! Swimsuits? Swimsuits! There you are, Sensei. Are you still in pain? You left so quickly. But pain, right. My out. Out! I'm not sure what you mean, but that reminds me that things are getting noisier outside. Has training been getting more intense? Yeah! Must be. I suppose we have Akko to thank for that. Well, at least I can rest easy knowing she has things under control. All I've had to do is stay here and stare out the window. We're finally at the beach! The scenery isn't something I can so easily get used to. Is it because I've only been to the beach a few times? It's because there's no time for you to come to the beach, isn't it? Yes, you're right. My work usually keeps me busy, so I don't get opportunities to visit resorts like this. I visit a few times for scouting and such, but that's more for work than anything. I've never had the opportunity to visit the beach for leisure, whatever. In fact, this might be the first time I've seen the beach without having anything else to worry about. Why are you wet? Hina? Sensei, hi, Sensei Des. Why are you wet? What? What is it? Stop mumbling! Do you like the beach? Not really. I don't know. Even before I was a vampire, I'm not a big beach person. But if someone invites me to the beach, I'm like, okay, if it's a friend, I guess. Sensei, you can't just ask a student why they're wet. I could take it or leave it. You don't say. Then maybe we're both lacking in familiarity with the beach. I don't believe we'll learn anything by just looking out the window. That isn't what I want. Not when visiting at all is such a rare opportunity. I know Akko told me to simply wait here. However... hello, welcome to my personal space. Would you like to go to the beach with me? Yes! Date! With swimsuit! You want to go to the beach together? Remember that our goal hasn't changed. Our top priority is to make sure that the Presidente has a relaxing summer vacation. Vacation, vacation, vacation. To that end, she mustn't know anything about what's happening outside the hotel, or else she'll be forced to take matters in her own hands. Hands. Hina enjoying herself would mean leaving this room. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I don't care what Akko thinks. This will piss her off, which will be really funny. Sensei, hi! Sensei does. I'm still here. Could you give me a moment? I gotta wreck your shitter again. But of course! Sensei, what is it? I got my hands full taking care of thugs as it is. What? Hina wants to visit the beach. Fine, I'll figure something out. We're hitting the beach. Get fucked, Akko. Phrasing. Oh. My neck hurts again. I need Tylenol. So this is what the beach is like. It's sandy and it's fucking hot. Hina, the sun's hurting Sensei. Can we go to shade? The sand beneath my feet feels a little strange. Please don't say that in front of the other senseis. They'll get weird. Sensei is weird about feet. Don't mention it. And I can see my footprints as they're washed away by the waves. How fascinating. Aw, she's smiling. That's actually nice. That was a nice smile. It's strange. I rarely get to come to the beach. Hina, I know this is a really random question, but why is your hair so big? Are you too busy to get a haircut? You got more hair than you do inches on your height. But this time, I get to take a walk with you. Sensei. Hi, Sensei TOS, hold on. I forgot, phone. Sorry, just a sec. This is Akko. Everyone, please respond. Well, I can't hear you. I get no reception from Hina's room. This better be good. Sort of have my hands full right now. She says that she's relaxing on her beach chair. The situation has changed. According to Janatsu's report, the Splashy Helmet Gang are heading toward the beach sooner than expected. My apologies. I'm sorry. We tried to stop them, but they were faster than we expected and managed to slip through our defenses. A better question is where they managed to get heavy artillery from. We have no choice but to change plans. Iori, continue engaging the thugs and do your best to prevent them from facing the gangsters. All the remaining members are interested at the Splashy Helmet Gang. Why don't we just let them fight though? And then we clean them up afterwards. Why don't we just lure the beach bums away from the beach and let them fight each other in the city? And that way the beach is clear for Hina. As for you, Sensei. Hi, Sensei TOS. Yes? I need you to evacuate the beach. We can't afford to have the president get involved, so please return her to the hotel immediately. Her vacation mustn't be ruined, no matter the cost. Sensei. Hi, Sensei TOS. But that was the hotel. We have to return now, Hiniature. Hiniature. Wait, Sensei, I wasn't finished. The nice thing about having a Hiniature is that you can pick her up and give her uppies and just run away with her over your head. Hina will never admit it, but she likes the uppies. See? Look at her. She likes the uppies. Okay. I want swimsuit Hina now just to complete the collection. What does Akko do? Increase crit and crit damage for one ally. Ooh. For 16 seconds. I'm gonna save that for Hiniature. Okay, Hiniature. Get Akko'd. I mean, it's she'd one-hit kill any of her own anyways, but yeah. Ooh, get him. Yeah, that's a really cool special that Haruno? Yeah, Haruno has. One thing I really like about the Thug tanks is that they sometimes have the double barrels, which makes me think of the Mammoth tanks or Heavy tanks from Red Alert. Hina does the exact same as New Year Haruna. Just different terrain advantage. Oh, interesting. That means I really like Haruna if she has the same. Hi, Ina. Splashy base number 3. Oh, right to battle. Really? Did I hit the wrong thing? Nope, just straight to battle. Okay. I guess we're just doing an extra battle before the story. Whatever. Get grenaded. I haven't even had a chance to use her truck a piece yet. I might switch that out for next time. Get him. Hina is fucking adorable. It's understandable why Gehenna is in every other volume of the game. It doesn't have their own because Hina is just too perfect. I will say, Hina with her hair up doesn't do a lot for me. I don't know. An average day at the beach. With the two delinquent sides about to fight, we regathered and started a heroic struggle to protect Hina's vacation. I understand. Why are you wet? Again, Hina, why are you wet? I understand orders will wait here until training begins, but I still find it boring. I know. Would you like to play a board game to pass the time? Ooh, that sounds fun. Board game with Hina? Sensei, we're in no trouble over here. We need your commands. Just shoot him. Sure, Hina, but let me go do something important in your bathroom first. Okay. She had a shower from the beach? Okay, understandable. I just made it back after we narrowly defeated the thugs at the beach. Welcome back, Sensei. Hi, Sensei does. Is everything alright? I could hear explosions from the bathroom. Has the training intensified again? I'm glad our members are training so hard, but I feel guilty simply enjoying myself up here. Also, it is getting a little stuffy. Would you like to go downstairs with me and get some ice cream? Ooh, ice cream. I could go for some pistachio ice cream. Sensei, this is Chinatsu. We're locked in an intense battle with the Splashy Helmet Gang in the slums. Their tank's firepower is greater than we calculated. It's gonna be difficult to hold up on our own. They're level 15, just shoot them. Requesting a direct command, Sensei. Assuming direct command. Sorry, Hina, I left the oven on in your bathroom. So Sensei, wait! Sensei, both Chinatsu's and Ori's units are struggling. Could I ask you to take direct command? Hi, assuming direct command. But you must keep it a secret from the Presidente. Sensei. Hina, go do something while I do my dailies on my phone. Don't worry about it. What, are they coming out of the ocean? What are they, sirens? We need your help, Sensei. Sense. The gangsters also brought automata and choppers. Require your assistance, Sensei. Sensei! Everyone's just screaming Sensei today, Jesus. Sensei, is everything all right? You don't seem well. Hina, do you really have to ask that when I'm just running in and out of your bathroom? I'm fine, Hina, but I know. You have somewhere else to be, right? Go ahead and take your time. I'll be waiting. Thanks! Be right back! The battling raged on for another 2 hours. Hydration check. Is everyone still alive? Somehow. Everything hurts and my swimsuit is falling apart. Ooh. But I'm still breathing. I never expected to put up such resistance. But thanks to all of our work. Yes. Right. We've confirmed the Fubar Beach Thugs and Splashy Helmet Gang have both retreated. Word has spread online that their all-out war has been called off. That means our mission is complete. It's finally over. Indeed, we worked hard enough for one day. I can't thank you enough, Gehenna Prefect team. Not only is my hotel safe, but the local business owners can open up shop again. I know, how about I provide you all the free ticket to our hot springs? They're open, so feel free to enjoy yourself. We were only doing what was right. I won't turn down your offer. Good work, everyone. Praise me! Praise me, Akko! There's still about an hour until the running training. Everyone rest up and we'll discuss the further schedule then. I'll finally be able to have my walk on the beach with Hiniature. That's right. I know you must be tired, but please stay by the Presidente's side and see to it she enjoys her vacation. Senior Administrator Akko, I have a message from the Panda Society. Is everything going as planned? Hope you're not handling business somewhere completely different right now. Oh no, I was just... is that a order from the Prefect team? That swimsuit is rather... Oh fuck, my finger slipped! I did notice that Akko is strangely okay with Sensei stealing Hina from her. Huh. The Panda Society is keeping her on a short leash. Oh, it's a close call, Yori. Hey, don't make it sound like it was my fault! But it's really fun when we blame you. Well, it's not as though their interruption was unexpected. They've always been a thorn in our side. Yeah, but I'm sure Akko can handle it. She's a big girl. I'm gonna check on my Hiniature. Okay, there isn't much time until training begins, so make sure the Presidente doesn't suspect anything about what happened, Sensei. They've already retreated, so we should be in the clear, right? Honestly, this is probably your best chance to take the Presidente to the beach with Akko not here. What's the worst that could happen? Hey, Yori, have you learned nothing about jinxing it? God damn it, Iori! You had one job! Me and my big mouth. You mean your big toes. There's no point in trying to take it back now. Since Akko isn't here, I'll go ahead and ask it. What is it this time? We're under enemy attack, but this time it's... Trinity? What? Oh god, they're here. Oh god, the terrorists are here. Akko has a strange relationship with Sensei where she challenges him, yet she respects him. Also is terminally thirsty for him. Ah, where is everyone? They said there was gonna be a festival. It was more like a gang war than a festival. Well, what is a war to gangs if not a festival, Star? Never mind that, what's going on? God, I love Haruna. Look at her, she's so nice. How are we supposed to conduct our research into why grilled corn on the beach is so delicious? Yeah! When are we gonna eat grilled corn? You moron, we're here to sell grilled corn, not eat it! That's why we're dragging all that heavy luggage here! But I know those delinquents are here to buy it! There's no one here! What's going on? The Gourmet Research Society, what are you doing here? Womp womp. Hi, Naru. I kind of wish I'd gotten a school uniform, Naru. Araba Beach. Why is the Gourmet Research Society here? What? Surprise BG. Why is Spaz from Girls Front Line looking so threatening with her corn? What's with this power pose here? Now that I think about it, one of the social media accounts I saw earlier was from... Oh, we're not here to cause trouble. I just noticed Junko is just going to town on her corn. Right! We're entrepreneurs, proprietors. We came to sell corn. Corn? Haven't you ever wondered why grilled corn is so much more delicious when yet you eat on the beach with friends? Don't you want to find the answer as to why? It's no different than grilled corn somewhere else, and yet... That's why we spent the summer conducting several investigations on the topic. We came to the conclusion that... the only way to know is to come to the beach ourselves. And eat a cough drop. That's why we came here to sell delicious grilled corn and collect data. That's right! We heard about the war between the Fubar Beach Thugs and the Splashy Helmet Gang. Talk about a perfect market, Star. The delinquents got to eat, right? Not to mention all the spectators. It's free corn real estate. And best of all, we get to eat all the leftovers. You idiot! We have to sell every last one of them! Do you realize how much that corn cost us? That sums up the plan. However, why is the beach deserted? I mean, you got like 100 prefect team members here. You could sell it to them. I don't care why you came here. The show's over. You have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeah. Oh, you want us to leave? Star. The Gourmet Research Society never runs away from a challenge when in search for the pinnacle of taste. That's right. And judging by what I can see... Clomp. The head prefect is absent today, is she not? I have a bad feeling about this. Look at that winner smile! Gotta love Haruna. Hee. Since we're all together, how about we show you just how steely our determination is? Exactly! Let's eat the corn already! It's one thing after another today! Think we're gonna let you ruin it? Everyone prepare for combat! The Gorillaz song Clint Eastwood is nearly 25 years old. I remember watching that music video when it first came out on MTV back in the day. Yes, ma'am! Engaging the enemy. You know what? I want to get the gourmet girls on. Since I don't have any of the swimsuits, Gehenna. Let me clear you all out. Let's see what I have. I want the truck of peace. I haven't used her yet. I've used Fuka. She's cool. Both Healing Fuka and New York Fuka. Junkers. Haruna, why not? And then you can never go wrong with double Hinas. Perfect! What do you do? Oh my god, that's cute as fuck. Look at her go! I really wish we could pick up the special units, though. It's such a bummer that we can't have them on screen to pick up. Alright, I'm gonna save up for the truck of peace. Alright, I gotta use some units first. Yeah, Serica does the same thing. It's adorable. What do you do? That's a heal. Get rid of it. She got balls. She just wants to share her balls. I really enjoyed Junker's special there. That's just like the line of fire. New Year Junker is even funnier. She's also free. I'm guessing she's from an event then. Give me the truck of peace. I want the truck of... There's the truck of peace. Come on. Show me the truck of peace. Truck of peace. It's just it's the truck of peace. It's gonna run you over. Don't worry about it. We're very peaceful about it. Does Aru like puppies? Well, she has her Mujahideen fighter. I forgot her name. And that's basically having a puppy. A puppy that blows up. Plus next Fest update, we can pick up special backlines. Yeah. Yeah. I should've, but that'd be like half a year from now at least. They need the uppies. I should have known we'd have tough go of it with Sensei on your side. Let's make a tactical retreat, everyone. Should we chase after them, Chinatsu? No. The Presidente will notice the fighting gets any more tense. The corn did look pretty good, though. Sensei, I'm hungry! Sorry to keep you waiting. Why do you all look so exhausted? I see. So the Gourmet Research Society attacked. And what's this about corn? Regardless, we still have the scheduled training with the Presidente coming up. Please hang in there a little bit longer, everyone. Do it for Hina's sake. Yeah, we know. Alright, let's head back then. I don't want to skip things though, because I want to eventually stream all the events, which is annoying because there's a lot of free girls to get from them. After that, it was time for Hina's stroll along the beach, disguised as evening training. However, I was too exhausted from the day and barely kept up appearances. At last, the day was over and night had come. Next. Araba Beach Patrol! Alright, who else can show up and terrorize us this time? Oh, starting with fight. I forgot to set my skills to start with the truck of peace. Oh, there's a truck of peace. Just straight up ran them over. Jesus Christ. Get him. Still sad that we don't have a sprite for the green hair thug. Because the sprites for the other ones are so good. Heal. Why not? Heal as a treat. I can do it later, but I don't know. I like doing it the first time live. Night falls upon the beach. The beachside stroll Akko schedule didn't go as planned due to everyone's exhaustion. I can't just sit here and do nothing. This is a really nice lobby. It's fancy. We came to help Hina relax, so I need to make it up to her. I'll go ask Hina if she wants to go on a walk with me. I received a message from Hina, so I was looking for her number on my phone. Would you mind spending some time with me for a little bit, Sensei? Hi! Sensei does. I came to the beach like Hina requested. That's really pretty with the sparkles in the water. Among the few who remembers when MTV had music videos regularly. Yeah, and even then, the short window I watched MTV before I got tired of it was in the 90s. And even then, you had to like go to MTV 2 or MTV 3 even to get the music videos. New Year Akari animation with HP reaches 0 is funny. The steering wheel and the wires fall apart as Akari's just like, oh well. Well, she was just borrowing it. I didn't notice that though. Do you mind if we just walked for a little bit? Hina, I'm literally dying. Can we just flop over on the sand and die? Hina, say something! We walked in silence for so long that I lost track of time. This BG is really pretty. This might be one of my favorite BGs in the game. It's not very fun hanging out with someone like me, is it, Sensei? Why would you say that? I go on so many dates with you. What? Where is this coming from? Yeah, better things to do all day today. Well, I wouldn't call rushing in and out of your bathroom better. Well, I mean, yes, it is better things to do, but don't worry about it. Last time you rushed off, you said, I found an endangered species of octopus, so I have to protect it. How did that go? Not great. Actually, I ate grilled corn without you. It's okay, I know. You would want to stay and chat with you. I would want to stay and chat with you all day if it were my choice. That's just me being selfish. I can only imagine how boring it must be to talk with some, missing the someone there, as uninteresting as me. I never thought that way about you, Hina. Thank you, Sensei, but you don't have to comfort me like that. No, it's the truth! Swimsuits! Really? Yes, really? Hina is adorable. Everyone loves Hina. Your face looked like you were about to cry, 'cause I was! I'm only kidding. I know better than anyone that you wouldn't lie about something like that. I just felt like getting back at you. What do you mean? You were busy because the prefect team's training today, right? Let's call it that, yes. I mean, I guess it is kind of training. Like live fire training. We should send thank you cards and gift cards to the thug gangs for helping us train. I'm surprised you cared enough to run back and forth just for our sake. First Mika turns evil, now Hina tortures us. Yeah, but I'm okay when Hina tortures us. Thank you, Sensei. I appreciate you always looking out for us. A genuine Hiniature smile and a thank you! What's that supposed to mean? You don't have to well, that's half the fun overreacting. Well, it is as though I understood everything that was happening today. Such as why everyone was covered in dirt earlier and so exhausted. Was Akka really pushing them that hard? Phrasing. I'm glad she offered to take responsibility. I'm sure she did a good job. Have a great night, Lookhouse. Hope you have a great weekend. But knowing how hard everyone else is working only makes me restless to be cooped up in my room. You hated having sit there, didn't you? Staying inside all day makes me restless. Yes, my work keeps me extremely busy. But being left alone all day like that was kind of worse. I get it. I get it. Don't misunderstand. Leaving training in Akko's hand was my decision. I'm not saying I regret it. I have to work next weekend, so I feel you. However, I suppose I was bored if I had to put my finger on it. What do you want to do at the beach? I mean, we're here. You got Sensei, you got the beach. What do you want to do? Yes, if you're offering Sensei, there is something I want to do. Learn how to swim! Hey, I have practice with this from last night. Well, more specifically, I have practice helping people pretend to drown. Not really learn to swim. I've never really had the opportunity to swim. I know it's a skill that I'm lacking, so I'd like to make up for it and get better. I'll be on standby all morning tomorrow according to the schedule that Akko gave me, so... hello. How about it, Sensei? Could you give me a swimming lessons tomorrow morning? Ah! Yes! I'd be glad to! Oh, look at that smile. Good! I'll see you then. And that's the long and short of it. Is Akko about to crash out on me? Akko, you alright? My heart is touched! I can't believe the head prefect of all people would request swimming lessons! Yeah, I strongly suspect Hina is definitely one of the favorites of the devs. This can only mean that she finally accepted that she's on summer vacation. I have to admit that it does seem out of character, even if she's still only seeing swimming as a skill. I'm so impressed that you managed to make yourself useful, Sensei. Rude? The plan is coming along smoothly thanks to everyone's hard work. So let's not just stand around and do nothing. We have a goal for tomorrow, so that means we have to prepare ourselves. We'll stop at nothing to ensure the Presidente has a peaceful swimming lessons. They just know this is going to involve another day full of battles. We can't let anything interrupt her, am I clear? If it means sacrificing our own bodies to the watery depths. Prepare to put your lives on the line once more tomorrow. Dismissed. Ugh. Ugh. Kind of surprised they managed to stretch this out so long. Kind of feels like the story's already done. There's more! Test 1, 2, can you read me? All teams, please respond. Alpha team standing by. Beta team in position. It's Bravo team. Beta just sounds stupid. Gamma team in position, awaiting orders. All teams are green then. How are our field agents? This is Codename S. I'm lounging in my lazy boy now. This is Codename H, also on location. I read you loud and clear. I'll go over the plan once more. Our summer camp is scheduled to end at 4 p.m. today, at which time we'll head directly home. The only item officially on the Presidente's schedule is shooting training in the afternoon. However, she decided to use her free time this morning to schedule swimming lessons with Sensei. Hi! Sensei does. In other words, the Presidente finally considers this a vacation. Our mission hasn't changed. We're to see the Presidente has the most relaxing and enjoyable vacation possible. Specifically, we're going to remove any dangerous elements surrounding the beach and secure the area. That way, nothing will stand between the head prefect and her relaxing vacation. And we're resorting to violence for that? It could be worse. At least there aren't crowds gathering like yesterday. Enough talk! Remember that you have the most important role in this. It's a yes. Give me credit. Yes, I have Hina covered. Teaching the Presidente to swim is a great responsibility. In fact, I feel somewhat offended. Why does she have to pick you over me? Curse me holding such a time-demanding position. But if it's what the head prefect wants, then I will endure the pain. I leave her to you, Sensei. However, I will not accept any failures. You will teach her properly. Am I understood? Not even a little. Yes, ma'am. Aye. Akko is like a woman possessed. Change the subject, but I'm the only one surprised the Presidente doesn't know how to swim. We're talking about someone that literally does anything she's given. I think it's a testament to just how much time she spends working and not experiencing anything else. I said enough with the chatter. Now's the time to focus on the mission. The Presidente has just finished getting ready and has left her room. To your places, everyone! The ocean seems like a really bad place to learn to swim. Beach, all clear. The surrounding area is also secured. Things are in your hands now, Sensei. Specifically, a miniature is in my hands now. I'm giving her the uppies. I'm sure everything will be fine. There's no way we'll run into as many problems as yesterday. God damn it. Iori, shut the fuck up. Have you learned nothing, Iori? You said the same thing yesterday. Come on, who ever heard of lightning striking the same place 3 times? The fuck? Is a nuclear launch detected? What the fuck? This can't be. Why now of all times? What's going on, Akko? Senior Administrator. Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Intel from the Intelligence Committee. The Fubar Beach Lego Special Helmet gangsters are gathering in the neighborhood behind the hotel. Estimated size larger than 2 battalions. Why are these two together all of a sudden? We just received a transmission from the two groups. I'll connect you now. I really just want, like, I want this thug on my roster. That's all I want. He can learn the shallows. The tide is pretty weak. I guess. Wondering why we're working together? I'll bet you are. We forged a temporary alliance. All because we came across some valuable information. Want to know what we found out? You already know what it is. The head prefect is out of commission. That changes everything. The prefect team is nothing without its leader. You're just a bunch of sheep without a shepherd. We're gonna destroy you for getting in the way of our battle yesterday. This is a declaration of war. Yeah, you regret ever messing with us. I kind of miss having one of the Trinity girls here to be crashing out with. I kind of miss it. After doing the crash out voice for so many days in a row, I'm just so used to it. What? How dare they? Don't they know they're just extras? Echo has gone off the deep end. It was tough enough taking on each side at once. How are we gonna stop them if they team up? Also, yeah, they did kick them off the beach yesterday without Hina. I don't care how hard it is. Phrasing. We're gonna stop them and that's all there is to it. We don't have enough manpower for this. Shouldn't we inform the head prefect? Negative! The president, they just came to accept her vacation. We can't possibly ruin it for her now. You think your voice would thank you for not doing the crash out voice for a minute? It would. I have actually. That's one of the night. It feels weird not doing the crash out voice, but also, yes, it's been nice tonight just not doing the crash out voice. Especially Tsurugi's weird voice last night. That's a hard one to do. Too risky! The Presidente will notice. We must make do with those we have on hand. That's close to impossible at this point. I don't care! Then make the impossible possible. There's no other choice. Time is still on our side, fortunately. We merely have to think of a strategy before the enemies get into position. Senior Administrator! A small group of hostiles are approaching the hotel. What? Who is it? They seem to be carrying sacks with unidentified... It's the Gourmet Club. They're carrying their corn. It's hard to tell from the naked eye from this distance, but the contents seem to be cylindrical in nature with bumpy surfaces. Okay, it's either corn or dildos. 50-50. They could be modified pineapple grenades, or they get their hands on such contraband. Wait, no! Confirming visual! The contraband is corn! Eh? It's festival time! Come get your delicious roasted corn. We also have boiled corn. I mean, I guess you could do boiled corn, but why would you do boiled corn when you could have grilled corn? Yeah, now it feels like a festival. Star. Soy sauce and butter are good too. I guess it makes sense that they would put soy sauce on corn cobs in Asia, but I'd never thought of that before. But nothing goes with corn like strawberry jam. Ugh. Stop eating and get back to selling! Better not put any strawberry jam on our customers' corn. Why, things are so much more lively today. It's just as we thought. The taste of roasted corn is also affected by the size of the crowd in which it's eaten. Teriyaki corn? I could see that. Now then, here's to a rollicking festival. May gourmandise lie beyond. Akari's eyes got scary. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm all for doing things with a bang, star. There are no words. One more thing to report. There's another force gathering in the slums. How can there be more? Haven't all the factions already shown up at this point? No, it's someone completely different. I'll put it up on the screen now. Well, it's always the hot springs department. Where a hot spring can be found, so can we. God, Megu is one of the top Gehenna characters, design-wise, for me. Look at that smile! The hot springs department. The hot springs department. That Presidente heard there's a submarine volcano in the waters over there. She has some big plans for hot springs using deep sea water or something. Not that I get the details or anything. I'll be right over to start the demolition. We're gonna burn the forest, knock down the buildings, and boil the ocean. That's the true spirit of developmentalism. I don't. It's a real word. I don't know why it messed me up there. Oh, but don't worry. We'll hook you up with free tickets to hot springs once it's all done. That's the long and short of it. We'll see you in a moment. Roughly 200 members are gathering. They're heavily equipped with bulldozers, excavators, and even tanks. More forces are gathering in the slums as well. The remaining fighters from the Fubar Beach Legs and Splashy Helmet Gang are moving. That's not all. In addition to the students, automata, tanks, and choppers have been visually confirmed. What? Even delinquents from other regions are gathering for some reason. I believe they're acting as spectators. It's the corn. The corn drew them in. Yes, but now they're engaging in combat over the best viewing locations. And the Gourmet Research Society has set up a corn stall in the middle of the main road. The Hot Springs Department is approaching with their heavy machinery. Yeah, they're engaging in the Gourmet Research Society in combat for some reason. Confirming the thugs and gangsters begun fighting on the beach as well. It escalated fast, Jesus Christ. I think Akko is gonna have to break and ask Hina for help. I don't think there's any getting around it. Well, what should we do, Senior Administrator? Senior Administrator Akko, please give us your orders. You? I don't know what to do! How am I supposed to handle all this by myself? Oh, she's actually crying, holy shit. It's one thing after another. We stomp out one fire until war takes its place. Akko, you need to calm down. How am I supposed to calm down? We need to devise a strategy, not cry. There's no crying in baseball, Akko. Strategy? What strategy? Is it possible? I thought this was supposed to be the most quiet beach in all of Gehenna. Well, I guess the raging fires again is hot. Too hot! So we've gone from the firing pan in the fire, have we? Yes, head prefect, you understand. Sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves isn't going to resolve the situation. If only we could counter. Each faction is large, but their alliance is completely makeshift. They have no central chain of command. That's their weakness. They'll become completely disorganized if we manage to break through their line of defense. Agreed! Imagine concentric circles approaching us with the hotel at the center. All it takes is one broken formation for us to advance. Masterfully done, Head Prefect! You came up with that so easily. Now we just have to carry out the operation without ruining your... They did their best. Hi, Hina. Hi, Hiniature. Vacation. Head Prefect! Now is we're supposed to meet on the beach! Hi, Hina. Akko. Yes? I'll ask what happened to our training later. Everyone, get ready for battle. Let's finish this quickly. For Roger. Yes! Who else can I use? I want to use someone different now. Gehenna. Let's see. I've used all of them. I don't have a lot of Gehenna characters, I guess. Kyoko. Hot Springs Department Silver War. Why not? Let's throw Misuki in there. No one interesting. I'll keep the truck at peace. I love my goth girl. I miss Problem Solver 68. They haven't shown up in the story since Volume 1. Wait, were they in Volume 2? No, they weren't. Get him! Go, my Mujahideen! I realized I accidentally basically selected Problem Solver 68 except for the Hot Springs department. Truck-kun, my truck of peace! But get in there. Truck of peace versus tank. Go, Matsuki! She actually shoots grenades from it too. I didn't notice that before. Sure, why not? I forget what this looks like. Oh, that's it. She gets scary. That's a good Mujahideen. I actually got her live 2D, and it's weirdly one of the better ones. Like, it's better detailed and animated than most of the others. We only have 3 left, but it's 3:30, and my voice hoard. So I'm gonna call it there for tonight, and we'll probably either finish this tomorrow or Sunday. So, if you guys haven't already, I would appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe, and shared. I will see everyone later this weekend if I don't have a fantastic weekend. Not sure if next stream will be tomorrow or Sunday, but I'll post it on Discord and also on the YouTube posty things. So, the prefect place to stop. So, hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your Friday night and weekend if I don't see you later. Take care, Fan Gang. See y'all next time.